Hi guys, Real Life with Rachel. Thought I'd stop in for a minute and talk about my Apple Pen. It's a real problem. But first, just wanted to take a look. I'm looking at myself and I see this lipstick. Apparently my makeup artist decided to use this glitter lip gloss, and so yeah, there it is. I'm not sure if I like it, but anyway, so this is Real Life with Rachel. I hope everybody's having an awesome and amazing day. Just being really cheesy here. But anyway, it has been a tough week, let me tell you. So I've talked about my boomer father, and he has actually joined me at my abode and my sanctuary. He is on the mend. He actually had right knee replacement surgery. And so I told him that he needed to come down and stay with us because we found out now he's got to have additional surgery. Yeah, he's just falling apart. But no, actually, he's going to be great. He's going to have an additional surgery, not on his knee, but on, actually, he has an aneurysm. And thank you, Father, because now I have to go get tested to see if I have one because it is hereditary in our family. But anyway, hey, it all works out. So, you know, the title, Apple Pen. Anyone? Anyone? So if you know me, and if you know me well, you know that I'm always losing something. My father says that he's going to get me a string for my glasses because I'm always losing a pair. And so I don't get rid of my old glasses because I always lose a pair. And whether they're here, there, anywhere, who knows where my glasses are. But yeah, he talks about getting me a string. Now, I do not need a string for my glasses. That is, no, just no. That's granny, something a granny would do. And I am definitely not a granny. So at school, I have awesome and amazing kids. And you know, this time of year, it's really cool because they actually get my jokes. They come out and they joke a lot more. And, you know, I'm kind of a sarcastic, silly teacher with my joking, kind of very dry, and it's really neat to see that at the end of the school year that they get what I'm talking about. So yeah, the struggle's real in my classroom. Yes, I lose everything. I can't find my iPad, even though I've laid it on a student's desk. Their work for the day, who knows where it goes. My pen, you name it, anything teacher-wise, you name it, I'll say, yeah, I lost it. And I walk around talking to myself in the middle of a lesson saying, now where did I put that at? So, for the past, today was Wednesday, so Monday I was using my Apple Pen on my iPad. Yay! And I came into class yesterday and it is gone. I don't know if the Fae took it. I don't know if Bigfoot took it. I don't know if the Mothman took it. Maybe my dog that's behind me, Mr. Pooty. It's Mr. Pooty. Maybe he took it. I don't know. So I told my students that if whoever finds my Apple Pen, they get $50. Now that's not real money, please. Yeah, not real money because teachers, yeah, you know how poor we are. That's not real money. It's called Starbucks, and they do shop in my classroom. So apparently nobody wants $50. None of my students want $50 because nobody's really helped me find it. The only thing I can think of is that if I leave my teacher table a mess, I know where everything is, but when I clean up and straighten things up, that is when I lose stuff. So I've lost my Apple Pen. I looked for it yesterday. I had this other Apple Pen, but it doesn't work on my iPad. So yeah, I'm going to have to call the technology person and maybe they can fix it for me. I don't know. But I tend to call the technology person a lot because I have a lot of technology issues. So I hate to bother him. But still, like I said, today's the second day without an Apple Pen. I tried to use a, what do you call it? What do you call it? What do you call it? You know, the little rubber tip. On my iPad now. It does not work. Half the time it works, half the time it doesn't. I've had to reside to the dry erase board, which is ridiculous. So this happened yesterday. A student of mine, like I said, I love it that they come out of their shells and they get real snarky and they get my sense of humor, and so they interact with me using their sense of humor, and it's awesome and amazing. And so I had a student, a little quirky guy, cute as a button. He asked me yesterday, he said, well, Miss Weaver, if we put an apple and a pen together, would that be your Apple Pen? And I looked at him, I said, no. I said it would not be an Apple Pen. But it was funny. It was hilarious. I loved it. So today, I told him, I said, I'm still looking for my Apple Pen. $50. I should raise it. That's what I should do. Tomorrow I will raise it to 100. I said 50 Starbucks if you can help me find the Apple Pen. No, but nobody's jumping on board. None of these kids are jumping on board. Apparently the prizes that are in my store, well, I guess they're not. Apparently they don't like the prizes, so they're like, we're not worried about the money. So, in fact, I've had kids want to give away their money because they don't want to shop. So who knows what that's about. So he said, I'm working, I'm doing attendance, I'm entering grades, blah, 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 in the morning, all the morning routines you do while they're doing their morning work. So the same student comes up to me, like I said, cute as a button, little, not snarky, little quirky, really awesome kid. And he said, Miss Weaver, and I'm looking down, and he said, Miss Weaver, he said, here, I found your Apple Pen. And I'm so excited. So I look up, and what is it? It's an apple. And it's one of my pens. And all I could think about, where did he get my pen? But who knows, because I lose those all the time anyway. So, but he had an apple and he had a pen. And I said, now. Of course, that's how I joke with them too. So later in the day, actually, his parent actually is a substitute at our school, and we were talking about it and everything. And I told her, I said, if he would have put that apple and the pen together, like tape it together, that's what I told him. I said, you need to tape it together. And I told her about it. I said, if he would have put it together, I would have been more impressed. He said, well, where's the tape? So tomorrow, I might actually have an Apple Pen that's put together, Apple Pen, Apple Pen. Very clever, very clever. I love it. So yeah, I still don't know where my Apple Pen is, and I don't know if I ever will. I'm afraid that I've thrown it away. No, I still do not need a string or an apron to put my Apple Pen in, because I'd lose it in my apron. Hey guys, this has been Real Life with Rachel. I hope you have an awesome and amazing day. If you can get outside, if it's nice where you're at, get outside, enjoy the sun, get some vitamin D, let the stink blow off of you. But it's been Real Life with Rachel, and I hope that you continue to enjoy your day. All right, now how do I turn this off? And see, they changed things, and I don't know. Oh, here we go, in live video. Da, da, da. Hey, guys, this has been Real Life with Rachel. Have an awesome and amazing day. Bye.